Hello, welcome to my channel, XD Susie. This is Creativerse Game. You may call me Susie. In this video, I want to share with you my first impression and experience starting this game, and I'll give you a walkthrough of one of my first worlds that I worked on Creativerse, and give you a tour and talk about the things that were challenging to me and whatnot. So I started this game back in 2015. Before I played Creativerse, I played survival games such as Minecraft. I loved playing Minecraft and building on there. That's another thing why I first started playing Creativerse, is because I had some family members who were like, hey, check it out, you should play this game, look what I'm playing. And I kept looking at their monitors and I'm like, I don't know, I kind of like Minecraft because it's survival. And they're like, well, it's survival too, because back then it didn't have any pro available yet. So all the creatures on Creativerse were, they could attack you. They were not on peaceful mode. So that was super fun for me when I first started playing it. And the other games I played were like Age of Empires, Don't Starve Together. So I was really into survival games. The most thing that I first liked about Creativerse is because I had to build around it to survive and feel like I was challenged and like I had a purpose on this game. It's like I could get away with living because it was so much fun. So this is the house I built for myself. As you can see, I put lava all around because when I had creatures come over to attack me, they just burn from the fire and die, and I thought that was really cool. And the way I made this house was, I doesn't even have a door. I just climb up a ladder, and a lot of people were like, where's your door at? But yeah, climb up the ladder here, and this was my first storage area. The most fun thing for me was the actual part of playing the game. Before I had Pro, I didn't have this flashlight that I can now use. I have the Ghosty flashlight. Let me show you the other flashlights that are available now. See, now I have the Rudolph flashlight, Jack-o'-lantern, or even the regular one. Before that, that didn't exist. So I loved getting all the things I needed to explore, adventure out. So I would make tons of torches. Like these torches right here, coal torch. I make tons of them, and I would go out into the caves and place them as I went, and I felt like I was really progressing. And finding diamonds was the best thing ever. Before we knew about how to create diamonds, I'm not sure if that was available yet or not back a few years ago, but I remember me and my family would get on Skype call and they'd be like, hey, come on, let's go to corruption layer. Let's go fight off these corruption creatures together. I need your help. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Let's go and earn that, And finding diamonds was also a very big deal because we didn't know how to make them before, so it was super fun, just like Minecraft, like a survival game. Nowadays, whenever I come in and there's peaceful mode everywhere, I don't feel that challenge anymore. And for me, that's a big part of the deal of staying to play a game. I'm sure there's not all of you who care about that or like that as a challenge, but for me personally, that's what I really enjoyed. And I also love that it's a building game because I paint in real life. Like, I have a painting over there that I painted for Creativerse on the wall of a pixie wanting to eat pie off the table. So I completely understand. I'm like an artist at heart and love to be very creative. So that's why I still play this game, because I love to be creative and build stuff. But the people I used to play with, they don't play this game anymore because they're here for the thrill of the game, for the excitement. Now it's just you come on, collect the blocks, build something, then you get off, and it's just like for viewing, I guess. Another big thing was, you're probably wondering why I have so many keepers on here, and I'll tell you why. When I first started out playing, keepers were really rare. Like, they're really rare to find and to tame. And so, me and some other people on this world is Grassville, created by Playful David, one of the first public worlds, and I was super excited to go in and play with other people online. So me and some other people on here were having this race challenge, who would tame the most keepers, and would really value that. Like, we'd be like, oh look, I have 4 keepers and you have only 2, because they were so rare that any type of keeper was a good keeper. They would all drop a lot of stuff. I think they changed the drop rate back to ×3 or something like that on this last update from 2018 Christmas. Now it's 2019, so it's been a long time, and pets were one of my super favorite thing. Whenever you fed them their favorite food, they used to sparkle, and I just absolutely love the sparkling effect. Now they removed the sparkling effect. I'm kind of sad about that, but you can still give them their favorite food and harvest from them. And if you give them your favorite food, now they will drop more arc stones and items and such since the last update. But between those years, they have made the drop rates lower for them. But I think that's because they also made keepers spawn more before. Because when I first started playing, keepers were like really, really rare, and we had like this challenge. Every day I would get on after work. I used to work at a warehouse. This game would be super fun for me, and I would challenge myself to go out and look at the compass and see where the keeper is at, and throw stone bombs at them and tame them. That was super fun for me. I also loved creating potions, like the regular potions. I would go out for like 20 to 30 minutes a day and just literally collect as much as I can flowers and whatever is required to create a regular potion. Let's see, I haven't done them in so long because there's not a need for me anymore. So I would be collecting red mushrooms and flowers for like 20 minutes every day. I just loved collecting potions because they're a survival item for me. I loved building stun bombs because I could tame any creature I wanted, and I loved feeding them and taking out all the loot out of them. So that way I would have a lot of stuff. And going to the corruption layer was a really big challenge for me. When I first saw other people have Lumite armor, I was like, whoa, how'd you get that? I'm over here like in the obsidian armor. I was like so like blown away. I was like, can you help me go get it? Like, it was a real challenge, and it was super fun to go and try and collect all the stuff together and protect each other in the corruption layer. super fun. So as you can see, I was really big into taming creatures, and I loved that they added the public worlds in. They did not always have that as well. And I played when they had helmets on players, not costumes, but like real helmets before they changed it into shoulder. Here, they actually had helmets on the player, and that was super cool. And I noticed that now, like when you look around, like up and down, the head does not tilt anymore. But before it used to tilt, but for some reason, I don't know why they removed it, but now, well, like when you look up and down, you can't tell if a player is looking up or down because they're just like this. Even though they added the face expressions in, like where they're like looking around like this, but they don't tilt their head still, I don't think so. But when I played, the players tilted their head, so you could actually tell when a player is looking down like this, they actually tilt their whole like head with the helmet down, like and then like up like this, you know. So that was a really cool thing. So I really wish that they add that back in. But I am very impressed on how far they came to over the few years on updating this game and keeping up with it, and not like leaving the game alone, but they're working really hard in this game. I really appreciate Playful, and I really appreciate this game. I love this game, like absolutely love it, because one of the biggest things for me from Minecraft was that I loved using resource packs on there, and I can know after Minecraft got bought out by someone else, I don't know, I feel like they stopped, like you cannot put resource packs in anymore. What that means is the texture packs of how the game actually looks like inside, they didn't make that available anymore, so it's like on default on Minecraft quality. And I'm really visual, I'm really big on quality and how stuff look like, so the only reason I would want to play Minecraft again is I loved killing zombies with a bow and arrow, and I don't really feel comfortable like building stuff on there because I don't feel like the quality is good enough for me. So that's why I come on to Creativerse, and just look at these amazing blocks. They're like so shiny and bright and vivid, and I just really love that about Creativerse, is that their quality of blocks just look amazing, and I really love that. So that is my first impression of this game, and how I came into Creativerse is people got me into it in the beginning, and I really loved it and enjoyed it. And over the years, I did stop playing like on and off. Part of that is because they put in peaceful mode, and my family stopped playing because they got bored of it, because they didn't feel like it was challenging. But as you can see, I'm still here because I loved quality, I love building and sharing with people, with family, and with everybody. I just really love that. I just really wish, this is my personal wish, for Creativerse to make just a survival map without any options for peaceful mode, a whole different map. That would be the best wish ever for me. If they did that, I would never, I'm not going to say never, I would be playing so more often on this game, Creativerse. Now I actually have time. I'm not as busy. I'm not working because I saved up a bunch of money to stay at home right now, and I'm exploring a lot of ideas, games, and I just have a lot of time in my hands to play, and I just want to play more in Creativerse. If they put that in, I'd be on here like all day, every day, and I'll get my family on. I'll be like, hey, Come on, it's challenging. Let's build a wall around. Let's protect ourselves, you know, like, let's have some fun. But this game, when it first became public, it also had a lot of, you know, people love to have fights. They love to kill each other. It was like in PvP mode. So, and they would go and have revenge against each other, destroy the claims and houses. That even happened to me. And I did have part of my claim destroyed here that I then turned into diamond when I found out about that. You can turn into diamond by throwing the freeze bomb and making coal and then making it into diamond. So this whole part was blown away by someone. This is, like, as you can see on the map, someone tried to destroy my base, okay? So I think everyone during those days were affected by that, but all this now you can really prevent, because we have control over putting passwords in, if you want your world to be private or not, or I mean like public or not, who you allow to build. We have options now to put it as just visitors, so people can't even touch, they can just look. So I feel like we do have a lot more control in this game, and I love that. And I just wish, like, I don't know, like, yeah, I just really wish I had a survival map just for myself. It's easy to say, oh, there's an option for that, you can already do it, but what's the point? For me, it doesn't feel like, what's the point of doing it if everybody else is on peaceful mode? It doesn't feel challenging if you tell someone you're on a hard mode, because during that time, the owner is allowed to change it to peaceful mode anytime they want, like off and on, off and on. And so you can always cheat like that. And I don't like the ability thinking that cheating in a game just feels wrong, in my opinion. But I'm not trying to put anybody's love for this game down or anything like that. I really love this game. I really think they can improve on the survival part of it if they want to, but if not, I will continue to play this game as best as I can to make it fun and interesting looking. And I really love all the creatures. I wish they added the sparkles back to creatures for your pets when they're like ready to be harvested. I'm not sure why they removed that, but yeah, thank you for watching. This video was just me talking about my first impressions and how I felt during my experience starting out this game. I really appreciate hearing me out, and I want to know your thoughts and first impressions and experience of this game, and what you think and what you like most about this game. Feel free to write it down in my comments, or even if you have anything at all to say about what I said. I'm not going to be offended. I'm okay with it, like, but the thing about me is I'm never going to lie to myself, so no matter how hard the truth may sound coming out of my honest feedback, I always like to stay true to myself, no matter what, and no matter how anybody else experienced the game or what they love about it. I just respect myself. In that way, I don't like lying to myself, and I don't like lying to people around me. This is who I am. I love gaming, and I love both parts of the gaming, the survival challenge of it and being creative. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and hearing me out, and I just really appreciate it. and for always watching me. Another thing I wanted to add was I am going to be trying my best to make more videos, but I've been having like health problems, so that's why I can't really come on to make a video sometimes, because I have to go into dentist, and I want to do like 2 implants in my jaw, and it's gonna take like 3 months to heal. Putting bone in there first, and then putting the zirconium implant in there. It's like those fake teeth that you can have, because I had an infected tooth, and I didn't want to get a root canal, so I'm going through this process this year. It might take a while for it to heal, but I will try my best to still get on and make videos and be happy. I know I'm going to be in pain. But yeah, it really is a hard time for me, because also not everybody supports me and my family, because I have some religious people in the house. They don't support me making videos or my YouTube, so it's my own passion, and it's like really hard to follow when you don't have people around you to support you, you know what I mean? So I really do appreciate like you guys watching it, giving me thumbs up, like, and commenting and all that. And that's it for this video, and hopefully I'll be making more, and if I do, I would like for you guys to keep supporting me. Alright, bye!